Finding a cruising boat that's as comfortable as a modern home, has long-range passage-making ability and designed for a couple to handle is no easy task. So join us on board for an intimate tour of such a boat, designed and built for a couple who previously circumnavigated the world on a sailing catamaran. This is their Longreach 1900 Bluewater. Here we join Longreach Director Andrew Mcleod with owners Peter and Penny as they take to the islands around Pattaya and Thailand on board their brand new Longreach 1900 and prepare their cruising adventures from here. They take us for a detailed tour of all the features that they help specify on their new home afloat.
Hello everyone, here we are on 5801, Longreach 5801, off the coast of Monkey Island in Thailand with the happy owners, Peter Faulkner and his wife Penny. And we're just about to do a tour of their lovely boat.
Welcome aboard. First of all, we talk to the fish cleaning station, and this comes off. We've got a sink there, and when you can put your fish out there and fill it in there, and we have a pull-out tap that controls it. Does that, and yeah, so it's got that. And then on this side, we haven't got it at the moment. We're waiting for delivery. It's electric barbecue. Got the engine hatches down here. Massive engine room. Huge space down there. We've got a generator down there, hot water, water makers on the other side, and of course the 440 Yanmar engines. And
a whisper power generator in there as well.
That's right.
Yeah. A very important note is that on the Longreach, one of the last things to be installed on the boat is the motors. And as you notice, the hatch is huge. So the motor can actually be removed from the boat without pulling bits and pieces if we had a catastrophic failure or something.
Okay, so this is the cockpit area. We've sort of big discussion about exactly how we're going to do this, but we've ended up with two separate tables. And we've got the idea is you have access here through to your dinghy. So you can get your dinghy, load it up or whatever you want to do. We have an overhead crane which is here, horizontal crane that comes right out, picks the boat up, and at the same time we can drop this platform into the water. So although the actual boat is slightly bigger than the platform, it's not a problem because we just lower the platform down to the bottom step and then the crane will pick it up and then take it out. So it's a perfect docking station. So, and one of the big problems you have with the platform is actually loading the boat on, especially in a sea where it's bouncing around. This way, we're going to be able to stand on the platform, hook it up she comes, and we've got total control.
Well, there's access to the other transom.
Yep. And then there's another engine.
Another engine room there.
And I'll show you.
Fire system here.
Yep.
So you've also got external cut-offs for the vents for the engine rooms. And then the shore power
as well. This is a very messy locker, so I won't actually show you that, but I've got my fishing rods in there. We haven't actually cleaned that up yet, but that's where they will go. There's two stools outside which unscrew if we don't, and put them inside onto the breakfast bar. So they can move there or they can move out here. And the idea is that this is a full servery, and you just take these panels out like so, and if you unhook everything and then we shut it all up. Now if being in Australia, we need fly screens, so what we actually do is, okay, this comes this way.
Oh, sorry.
Keep going. Right, and then we've got a proper fly screen.
Now, a very important feature about this design, you'll notice there's no central mullion, right? So you've got the windows docking against the door and they lock together. You'll find on a lot of boats in this area they've had to put a central mullion and then have some sort of French doors or whatever. All the doors stack beautifully away, and you've got this really open space and flow all the way through the boat.
This is our appliance cupboard, which locks up when you're underway. Just keep all your bits in there, all the general bits. Induction top, which works really well. Oven and steam oven. Microwave. Air fryer, which I use most of the time. Dishwasher. It's quite a good size for a little boat. Fridge freezer.
Water maker, ice.
Oh yeah, ice, cold water.
And ice in there as well.
And ice maker too.
Yeah. Breakfast bar, of course, with the seating that we can bring in if we wish. This is the sort of main dining area or lounge, which, I mean, basically this table folds up like so, and then drops down. It goes up and down. Do whatever you want to do. So, yeah. So so that moves up and down. We've got a day bed up here with the cushions actually that, strangely enough, actually fit there perfectly. So we take the cushions from the bow and just put them here, and we've got a day bed. And behind us we have the TV. Hang on, I'll just get the remote. And so that's the TV. And we can lounge back against these seats back here in a very comfortable way and enjoy whatever.
Huge amount of storage space in the boat. You know, fantastic drawers, lock in place.
Yeah.
Nice little desk here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get a stool. But Pete's got all his charts and books and flags and whatever, and I've got a few little drawers here for me.
Fantastic.
But it's enough.
And more storage here.
Yeah, more storage there.
Fantastic use of space.
So you Peter's stuff.
Yeah. Navigational.
And then under the floor, of course, we've got a heap of room under there, which we've got storage. Mostly beer at the moment. And while we're up here, underneath the stairs, we have so much electronics on this boat. That's just one of many areas with full-on electronics. Basically, automatic water maker, fuel polishing systems, stuff like that. And then on here we have aircon. 2 air cons in the saloon, Raymarine radio, and then this is the remote for the external crane, and we've got all the lights which dim and do strange things once we've worked out how it is. And then around here, which is the centre of is the C zone, which basically is now giving us, that's telling us at the moment, right, so we're 100% full. At the moment we're only producing, I don't know, this is probably 25 amps at 24 volt, but the point is that it's 100% full, so we're not going to produce any more. But basically you're looking at 120, 130, 140 amps at 24 volts coming in. So we can survive on this boat. I mean, at night time, the daytime it goes to 100% with the solar, and then at night time we can run 1 or 2 air cons in our forward cabin and one of the other cabins, and we'll come out in the morning and it will be probably about 50% full. So we've got heaps of power.
So that's a lithium battery bank of 24,000 watts?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got 4 6,000 watt lithium batteries on board.
Yeah, so this is the third cabin. So we're going down here. It's sort of a double. Again, it's got zone aircon and everything like this. But what we've actually done here is that on this side we have the day head, which has got a big shower in and toilet, of course. And then this cabin can use that, and then during the daytime people can use that as well. So that's your day head. We go down here. This is the VIP side. And first of all, we're going to the storage one, which Penny can tell you about the washing machine.
Yeah, it's storing all Pete's things, all his tools, etc. I have a washing machine, and yeah, we certainly haven't filled this up yet, but there's plenty of room.
And so here we've got the fuel polishing system for the the starboard side, and then we get more electronics, which I'll show you in there. And now we're going to go forward to the VIP berth, which is a east-west bed, which works really well. Beautiful view, and yeah. So again, got its own air conditioner, and then this is its ensuite. And all the lighting is totally wireless, so you don't actually know wires to any of the switches.
And this is the master. These are mine, these are mine, these are mine, and these are all mine as well. Just saying.
We've got TV on the wall. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of ventilation in this as well. We've got hatches on the ceiling plus these other hatches. And if you probably be best if you go down. That's the vanity. And it's got, if you open that door there, it's a separate toilet. All the bits and bobs. Yeah.
One thing Peter has been very particular about is the ventilation. So we've got two opening portholes forward, opening hatches here, all hinged to the aft, so you can get the breeze nicely through. And then there's more.
And then that just shows off to
Yep.
the complete thing here. I have to remember to lock them.
Air conditioning vents, top of the cupboards there, both sides.
Again, a lot of storage, a lot of cupboards and whatever, and the lining of the ceilings is all really quite nice.
Well, just on that ventilation, we've got two opening hatches forward in the windows, and then there's another two hatches here with full block out and or fly screen.
Yeah, and we've got, we can have roller blinds. We actually haven't put them in yet, but there will be electric roller blinds in behind the pelmets there. And there's a full music system through 4 different zones. And then we go up the stairs. So here we have the helm station. Yeah, we've got all the gear here, of course, 2 screens, we've got 2 depth sounders, we've got Raymarine, radio, fusion, the Yanmar engines, of course, chain counter, autopilot, Raymarine, whatever. This is the dock mate, which is the most wonderful thing going. Very important for something like a boat this size. And then you've got joystick control, and then you've got your normal, acceleration. And we've got C-zone up here as well, so we've got another screen if we need to. Yeah, and then you've got bilge pump systems and like that. Then this is where all the real electronics are. If you just look in there, it's pretty intense.
This is your lithium battery pack?
Yeah, it's got lithium inverters, all the inverters. I don't know, everything.
So I don't know whether you noticed, but the dockmate also has a wireless charging station. So you can use this to charge your
you can charge your phone.
Do you have wireless?
I do.
Yeah, well, So that's how the dockmate keeps its charge as well.
No, I don't. Andrew showed it to me yesterday. Yeah.
So we've got the Fireboy system here, the automatic fire suppression system for the engine rooms. Bow thrusters, joystick, all fully integrated.
Windscreen wipers.
Yeah, integrated to the dockmate system, and so is the windlass.
And we've got two air cons up here as well, which I don't think they're on at the moment, but they're the controls.
Lovely breeze coming through the Portuguese doors here in the bridge. Fantastic. And again, hatches above, another two hatches there.
Yeah. So up here we just got a navigation table, charts, another fridge, and this is our area at the back, which of course encloses all up with sliding doors. Or if you are going to be in Australia, get rid of the mozzies, we've got full fly screens that come right up. And at the back here, what we've done here is we've got another sink here, which needs to clean, and then there's big storage under here. The idea is going to have sort of deck cherry type things out here. These actually lift out and take them away. So if we want to put another dinghy in here, it's easy to do. And then on the other boat has a crane here. You can easily put a small crane. It wouldn't need to lift very much. This is the best bit out here as a helm thing, is the Portuguese fire bridge. It's so good. So it's giving us ventilation in, and then we're looking, I can stand here with the dockmate and literally control the boat, which is really good. Got air conditioners in here, and as I said, the other great thing is that we can just go straight down to the bow without problem. So, yeah. Okay, so at the front, this is the lounging area. We've got cushions and everything, and we've got music speakers here either side. It's a great place for your guests or whoever to sit out here. Under here, you can take these off. It's a pretty meaty winch we've got there. We're running a 65 kilo anchor, so yeah, and a sort of bridle system that works pretty well. As you can see, we're anchored. Yeah.
Fantastic forward cleat here. Excellent bridle connected to the anchor chain. Terrific little dolphin seats. I think this is probably the best seat in the house. What do you think, Penny? Yeah.
We've got huge lockers that you can get another dozen people in. And then on the other side we have all our fenders actually.
So to give you an idea of the size of the locker, we've got these enormous fenders in there, and they're all stored. I think there's 6 in there, is that?
Yeah.
6 fenders. Good grab rail all the way along. One thing that the Longreach standard feature is in a midships gate in the guardrail. The other thing too is the actual guardrails themselves are 800mm high. Unlike many boats that are standard, it's only 600. So you really do feel protected at sea.
We have 5 kilowatts of solar power and solar panels on the roof, which is pretty important. By the bedside, we have a button. So if you start hearing people moving around, just press the button and all the lights come on. And then we're just about to, he's got to program it, but the idea is find my boat, so I can be on, as long as you've got a phone and an app, press the button and all the lights will come on the boat and flash, so that in case you get lost.
But also I think remotely you can interface to the C-Zone system and the Master Vault system.
Yep.
You can check on your battery levels, the charging levels, and you could even start the generator remotely if you wanted to.
He can actually, on Russ's boat, he can control, he knows exactly where Russ is, he knows how much power he's using, what he's got on, everything.
Peter, Penny, thank you so much for a tour of your magnificent vessel. It's something very proud, well, we're very proud of it. But look, as a finishing sort of sequence, can you just tell us what you're going to do with the boat? Where are you going? What's the plan?
Well, difficult to say. At the moment, we've got our family coming out in December, so we intend to spend about the next 3 weeks cruising basically Gulf of Thailand, then Koh Chang, and then after that we're coming back to the marina. We'll probably leave the boat here for January before we go back home for a few weeks, and then after that we'll come back and we'll probably head south, Malaysia, Borneo, and then maybe go back up to Phuket, Langkawi. And the intentions are to do the Kimberleys, so it's really working out the best time of the year to do that. So we're just sort of playing it, day by day.
Right. And so would you go via Singapore as well?
Oh yeah, we go down to Singapore. Yeah. But there's a few islands just north of Singapore that are meant to be really, really nice, and not many cruising boats go. So we thought we were going to try there first. Yeah.
And have you guys done the Kimberleys before? No.
We've had a few attempts.
Right. We've had a few attempts, but we've never actually got there.
We've never got there.
Yeah.
What a great goal! That's fantastic.
And this boat in the Kimberleys is going to be perfect.
Yeah.
So
with my understanding of the Kimberleys is to go from Darwin to the Kimberleys, you've really got to plan to get there and have enough fuel to get back, or have enough fuel to go to the next destination going west. So what would the plan be there? Would you think coming back to Darwin, or would you
well, that gives us another option, because we could then head around Western Australia.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
And then, since we're so close, just keep going, and then maybe even go down to Perth and then go across, the Bight at the end, and go back that way. Or it's really just up and down, we're just playing it by ear, making a decision about what we do. But that's the option, certainly, to head that way.
And so you're very comfortable with the capacity, the range, those sorts of things to be able to take on there? Because my understanding of the West Coast is there's not a lot of ports to be pulling into.
That's right. No, exactly. I mean, it's I think with the amount of fuel that we can carry, we certainly can be able to do all those things.
Right.
Fantastic. But at the moment, I think it's just to enjoy it up here in East Asia. There's so many places to go here. And as I said, we haven't done this section, this side of Thailand before, and lots of Koh Samui, for instance.
Lots to do up here.
Lots to do up here as well, which is a shame. You don't really want to leave here until you've checked out this area, because it takes a long time to get back.
So Penny, you went around the world with Peter, and you stayed on the boat for a long time. It's a long time since you've actually stayed on a boat for a long time.
Yes.
So are you looking forward to that getting back? You are.
Sure. Yeah, we've been on it. We've had a few nights on it now. I love it.
Yeah, the galley layout, I just love it. It's fantastic.
Our friend John Rutten, he designed that kitchen for us, and he did all the colour scheme and
the interior sort of colour scheme. Yeah, okay, right,
and we're
fantastic.
Very, very happy with it. I love the boat.
Well, we had lunch today on the boat. It was fantastic. We were sitting in the cockpit area. We had someone sitting at those cocktail seats, the stools at the bar, and then other people out there. It's just something. It's a comfortable place.
You sort of get your head around it. It's a bit like an apartment. It's so big. There is, it's a really, it's like living in a house. It's that big.
So you mentioned the family's coming shortly, but how many people are you going to have on the boat at one time?
Well, just for one night we'll have 13.
13.
Which actually will not be crowded.
No.
I mean, we've had 13, 14 people on this boat, 20 people on this boat, and it really, you don't notice it.
Yeah. And there's enough, they call it separation, don't they? When you're on a boat, you want places of separation where maybe the kids are over there, adults are here, someone's out sunbathing or whatever.
It's plenty of space.
Yeah. And what about the cooking? Like, do you do a fair bit of cooking?
I do love my kitchen. I will not call it a galley.
Right.
It's a kitchen.
Right.
And it's
fantastic. All right.
What cons got,
Yeah, and so what are your overall thoughts of the boat? I mean, I'm just blown away. This is just a magnificent
I'm so happy with the way it looks. It's been a long time coming. We've had glitches, but then we've changed a few things. And we had COVID, and we had the supply
change
blah,
issues,
blah.
yeah.
But at the end, now it's all done, and I'm very, very happy with it. And I really think James has got a product to be very proud of.
Fantastic. Well, I'd like to thank you guys because you've been very patient. It has been a struggle because the engines delayed and generators, batteries, all
And
sorts of
we've
things.
changed a few things too.
Yeah.
Pete's always wanted to design a boat, so now he's done it.
Well, you've done it, mate.
Well, I mean, it was only, you must point out that it was probably, what, 6 weeks ago before we got our final engine part.
I know.
That was delivered, that was ordered over a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And when you finally get this, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so everything is just taking so long, but once you get over that and get out in the boat, and I said we've been out now for 3 or 4 days cruising with Ross and Margie in sunshine 3, and it's just
Yeah. Well, just sitting
sunrise
3, yeah. So, but it was just fantastic sitting at anchor today, and just the boat was really settled.
Yeah.
I noticed how quiet it is too. Like it's when it's underway, absolutely zero vibration.
I mean, the other great thing is, I said that we don't plug into the marina.
No shore power.
We don't need to because we've got so much solar, and we're running the air cons at night. So.
Yeah, fantastic.
So really we don't, I've got the hassle getting from A to B, but even when you're doing that, we're charging the batteries very, very quickly because we've got huge alternators and so.
And we're sitting up here in the flybridge, there's no air conditioning running.
No.
We've got the little back door open here, we've got the Portuguese bridge, we've got the ventilation coming in from the hatches. And it's 32 degrees, or thereabouts.
Good God,
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
lovely.
it's so hot here. But I mean, it's so much better being on the boat than it's say in a hotel room or an Airbnb.
Oh, for sure.
Where the aircon is on 24/7.
Yeah.
So
I'm experiencing that at the moment.
yeah, I know. It's
She comes down the boat.
that's right.
Well, you might not get me off the boat, that's the problem. All right, well, thank you so much.
That's
It's been fantastic.
Thank you.
And we've had a terrific journey together, and enjoy your journey.
For an info pack on the Longreach 1900, click here. For more videos on the Longreach, click here.